Hello, and welcome to Loftis Reports for the week of January 24th. I'm Kiana Crawford.
And as always, I'm our co-host, Tyler Tyndall. This week in announcements, first of all, we have a special segment featuring Miss Holland and her upcoming project, Eye on the River. So what is your program, Eye on the River?
So Eye on the River is a way for us to monitor the health of the Tennessee River through pictures of wildlife and different activities on or near the river, and it would be marked with time and location.
So what is your main goal?
So if you enjoy boating or swimming or fishing at the river, you need to help protect the river. So our ultimate goal is to create awareness and appreciation of the resources of the Tennessee River and engage students in that protection of the river.
So why is it so important that students should help?
So if we can get students to begin some helpful habits to protect the river and the wildlife that depends on the river while they're at a younger age, then they'll continue those same habits when they get older and teach others about those. The other thing we need is data collection. So if one person tries to go out and collect data, it's going to be difficult to be a lot of different places on the river. So the more people that are involved, the more eyes we have on the river, the more awareness and appreciation, hopefully more care and protection of the river.
How are ways students can further contribute?
So I would love to have students take pictures of wildlife along the river, or people enjoying the river, or take some before and after pictures of pollution on the river. For example, for pollution, maybe they see some trash along the riverbank. Take a picture of it before, and then carefully, maybe using gloves, adult supervision, clean up that area and take a picture of the new and improved area so that we can show others how to care for the river.
Is there anything else students should know about or do?
Yes, a couple other things. Students need to be aware and make some simple changes in their lives. For example, they could participate in something as simple as the Loftis paper recycling program. They can avoid throwing plastics like straws or paper bags or bottles away, and then even better, go ahead and recycle them. For example, when I was in Australia, I met Libby, the sea turtle, and she was at a turtle rehabilitation center, and she'd been out swimming in the ocean, and she saw what she thought was a jellyfish, and she swallowed it, and it turned out to be a plastic bag, which was very harmful for her because turtles cannot digest that plastic bag. And they also don't know that they ate something they weren't supposed to, and they have a feeling of being full. And once they're full, unlike humans, they stop eating. And so she became malnourished because she wasn't getting the nutrients she needed. And so she was rescued, and she was taken to the rehabilitation center, and the bag was removed. And so I spent some time with her while I was there, and that had a wonderful environment for her. But those are the kind of things we need to be aware of when we throw things on the ground, that they may not end up in the trash where they need to. So it's important to protect the environment around us. The other thing is that hopefully we'll be able to expand this program. Right now I'm collaborating with TVA, and they have a program already set up called Earth Echo. And so my hope is that rather than having students just email pictures to me, they can participate in the Earth Echo, which will help, is an electronic way to collect the data. So if students want to take pictures of wildlife around the Tennessee River or people enjoying the Tennessee River or the before and after photos about cleanup, like I mentioned, they can email those to me here at school at holland_lori@hcde.org.
What was your inspiration for this idea?
So my inspiration came from a Fund for Teachers grant that I was awarded in 2020, but I finally got to go on that adventure this past summer. I was able to visit Australia and observe some reef guardian schools to study how they engage their students in caring for the Great Barrier Reef and caring for the environment. So scuba diving, I went scuba diving and snorkeling and collecting data and using a really cool program. They have Eye on the Reef, which can be done electronically or it can be handwritten reports. So I would go snorkeling or scuba diving and I would report what creatures I saw, what wildlife I saw. So I saw sea turtles, swam with sea turtles, swam with sharks. We saw some whales, anemone fish. So you would just record that using this particular program. And so the government would get data collection on those particular animals. We also reported on the health of the reef. So if there was some bleaching, which we observed, we could report that using their Eye on the Reef. So we want to create a similar program here called Eye on the River. So students and the community can collect data and help others care for the river here.
Well, thank you for coming out today to help bring awareness to this cause.
Thank you for having me.
For more information about Eye on the River, feel free to stop by Miss Holland's classroom across the gym. Now for regular announcements. If you're interested in trying baseball this year, there are sign-ups in the lobby table. Official baseball tryouts will be February 13th through 15th. Both voluntary conditioning and tryouts will begin after school at 2:45. Now on to sports.
In sports, the Loftis volleyball team won to Red Bank 25-7 and 25-9. The Loftis varsity team won to Red Bank 25-4 and 25-3. Both teams will be taking on the Hickson Wildcats next week.
In weather this week, we can expect rain continuing until Thursday, along with highs in the upper 40s and 50s and lows in the lower 30s.
For lunch this week, today we have spaghetti with garlic bread and popcorn chicken. Tomorrow's options are nachos and cheese bites. The Thursday's menu items are sloppy joes and chicken nuggets. On Friday, lunch is fish sticks and ham and cheese subs.
If the main menu items aren't your style, here are the regular options. Great PB&J's, strawberry parfaits, yogurt combos for days, ham and cheese subs or sliced turkey subs, and finally double cheese or ham and cheese salads. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to tune in next week for our live stream on Tuesday at 11:05. Have a great week.